everybody, welcome back to my channel where you watch me do weird things. And today we are on Pixelmon, the Pixel Spark server, and with a new co-star. Her name is Katie. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
That's Katie. So, basically all we're going to do today is I'm just going to tell you about what's coming in the future and talking to Katie about stuff. I don't know.
Yay.
So I guess I'll just start with the update. So I did some off-camera stuff while we've been gone, or I've been gone, and the other person's been gone that's on the server with me. And a new person will be coming on too, also, I believe, soon, hopefully. We don't know when, but soon.
Oh, okay.
And then Katie is one of the new co-stars here.
Yeah. Being awkward as usual.
Yes, awkward as usual. That's Katie for you. And me. But it's fine. Someone just text me. That's professional. So as soon as I'm done training with these Pokemon, we will head over to our base and we can go look at what is new. Katie won't be able to see it because
that's just how phone works.
Phone works, yes, unless you have an iPhone.
Yeah.
Because iPhone's better.
That's great. I'm playing my ukulele with my elbow.
Oh, okay.
I hope you know that.
Okay, we're gonna head home so I can show you the things we've done off camera. So, as you know, I set up my house in a little shack with a waterfall. Since then, we have gotten apricorns from the farm, as you saw, I think. Yes, I believe. And this person's shack hasn't really increased much, except for the fact that they have done a little off-camera stuff, like get apricorns in their house and
Okay.
and an anvil. I can't break anything, even though the person said, "Hey, come over to my house." They claimed the property. Thanks.
Great.
And as you can see in the distance, I started the foundation of what my house will become. I just jumped over the wall, but here it is. And since then, my starter Pokemon has leveled up a little bit, and I've caught 2 new Pokemon. But other than that, not much has happened, so you guys haven't missed too much. Okay, now Katie, take over.
Well, candy corn is in season, and it's great. You're welcome. I'm done.
You want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Katie?
I cannot breathe underwater.
Wait, like, so you can't hold your breath?
Yes.
So how do you swim?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Do you play anything?
I play the ukulele, which I'm doing right now with my elbow. It's very difficult.
Sounds difficult. Do you play anything else?
I play the French horn. There's that.
That sounds very fun.
Not. You're welcome. And I have a dog. And that's it. That's all you need to know. I have limited social skills.
We could tell. Leave a like if you want Katie to come back. Or comment, or just personally text me, because half the people that watch are my friends, so.
Yep. great.
Looking forward to seeing more of awkward Katie, hopefully.
Not sorry. Okay.
So has anything interesting been happening lately?
Well, sorry. I am maybe starting a ukulele band, which will be interesting.
with Anna, I'm guessing, or Fletcher?
Yeah, when Cheers and Taya.
Oh. But Taya doesn't know how to play.
Oh, she got it a few days ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did get it.
It's pretty easy to learn.
She did get a ukulele. I do remember this.
Yes.
And I remember her telling me she needs to learn how to play the Steven Universe songs.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, sounds like fun. I mean, I remember sitting after school with Anna and singing songs while she played her ukulele.
I wish I saw that. But
It was very great because Manuel was there, everyone was there. Yep.
you should get a ukulele.
I should.
Ukulele. Yeah, you should.
I should.
So
Yeah.
we can make an even bigger ukulele band.
No, we should know. What we should do is
And we'll tour America.
we'll be called the Yukas. No, what should happen is that you guys should get ukuleles and I should just play my saxophone.
No, that would sound terrible.
No, just add
Or ukulele.
yeah, just you're like playing very peaceful, then out of nowhere I'm just
John, you're out of the band.
I never was in it in the first place.
Yeah.
So did I
That's
just
how it works.
so did I just join a band and get kicked out in the same 5 minutes?
We'll less than 5 minutes. At least 2 minutes.
Thanks, Katie.
You can add that to your bucket list.
I can add that to my bucket list. Get join a band and get kicked out of it within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very fun bucket list, by the way. By the way, speaking of bucket list, I was talking to one of my friends, and they're like, "You know what I have on my bucket list?" And I'm like, "What?" I want to kiss Ellen DeGeneres. what a what a weird thing to have on your bucket list. And I asked them why, and they said, "I don't know. I mean, it's Ellen." And I'm like, "Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Ellen.
It's Ellen.
That's all you gotta say. Ellen.
It's Ellen." Do you think we could actually do that? You know how like people get like famous and they go on her show? Do you think we could spread the rumor that she wants to kiss Ellen DeGeneres?
I don't know. Once I start my ukulele band, start touring the U.S.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
yeah, with your ukulele band.
What's my ukulele friend?
Your ukulele friends. That's what it should be called, Ukulele and Friends.
It's a really bad rip-off TV show.
What TV show?
Friends. Just from Friends. Just ukulele friends.
No, it's Ukulele and Friends.
No.
Be the awesomest band ever. You'd play like
No.
you'd play at parks with little children. You'd play at birthday parties. or you'd be that one
3-year-old
you'd be
birthday parties.
You'd be that one daycare teacher and like have you seen Raising Hope?
No.
Well,
I don't think I have.
so it's a TV show on FX, and there's a daycare there that the child named Hope goes to, and it has this lady, and her name's Shelly. She plays the ukulele, and she has like a missing tooth or a black tooth or something. And
Yeah.
and she sings the weirdest songs to the children. She's like, "Don't bite each other." It's like guidelines and rules. I can
That's
see.
what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's your band in like 5 years.
I'm gonna start a camp for kids, and all they do all day is listen to me sing about how they shouldn't bite each other.
How they shouldn't bite each other.
5 hours straight.
5 hours straight. Do you even feed them?
No.
No. Okay, so they starve to death. But listen to you serenade them for 5 hours straight with about not biting each other, how it's wrong.
Just the same verse over and over and over again.
Don't bite each
Don't
other.
bite each other. That's it.
For 5 hours straight?
It's the same one chord, so like the music doesn't change. It's just like the C major the whole time.
And you're gonna like trick them into thinking that you might actually change the song. You're like, don't bite each other.
Yeah. And then I'll take a pause, and then I'll like move my fingers, but then I'll move them back, and then I keep on going.
You know how those kids would suffer and be like traumatized? Hey Jimmy, what'd you do this summer? I listened to a lady play the ukulele for 5 hours straight a day and sing about not biting each other.
Yeah. And they are going to go home to their parents, and their parents are going to be so proud of them because they learned not to bite each other. And then they'll come back next week.
So come back
And then the next song will be to wash your hands. That one
or like you know
will
about
be for 6 hours.
for 6 hours. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, you're really making some money. You know how there's like fat camps?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a new fat camp.
Yeah. That camp will be downtown at a little hut. They can sit.
It's
And like they stand on a box.
It's like
and they all just sit down on the carpet and they stay there for 2 hours. They're not moving. They don't go to bed.
they don't go to bed.
And then occasionally people come around with goldfish.
It was goldfish. And that's what they eat. It's goldfish.
That's my camp.
That's your camp. Camp Woodard. That's your name on my contract.
$500
each day. It sounds like you would get no customers, to be honest.
Honestly, I'll make a brochure that makes it look like
You don't.
it's a really active camp.
It's like a bunch of children running around.
It's like a music camp, and the parents are like, "Okay, let's go there."
All right, bye,
And they'll
Timmy.
get tricked, and they can't leave because we locked the doors. They just have to wait.
Like you just like people are walking by and they just hear screaming from inside, like she won't stop screaming, singing about biting each other and how it's wrong.
And no phones are allowed.
No
They have
phone.
literally no entertainment. And we'll have to take all their bags and like throw them in the dumpster.
Why? Okay.
Straight up.
Straight up. So let's get this straight. Your camp is you playing the ukulele and singing for 5 hours straight.
On the same chord.
On the same chord.
Same verse.
Same verse. And the kids rarely get fed, but when they do, it's people handing them little goldfish.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the doors are locked.
All the doors are locked, and they have to stay
They're
there.
What?
And they have to stay there.
Yes, they're glued to their seats.
They're glued to their seats.
With Elmer's glue.
With Elmer's glue, the most worst glue to use on a human being, probably.
Yeah. And then for the people that can get out of the Elmer's glue, we just use hot glue.
Hot glue. That sounds painful.
But we gotta run out of the Elmer's glue first. It's cheaper. So the kids are gonna be so traumatized when they go home. Their parents are gonna ask them, "Hey, what did you learn at this camp?" And all they're gonna say,
Not to fight each other.
Other kids. And that's all they'll be able to say. So they'll think, "Okay, we'll just take them back next year."
Why would... What? No! Katie, they'd be like, oh my god, my kid doesn't say anything else except don't fight each other. And their, like, eyes are wide. They have, like, bags under them.
Their pupils are dilated. They're just like, they don't blink anymore.
What is life? That sounds like a horrible camp.
Camp Woodard for all your ukulele traumatizing needs.
That sounds like a camp I'd probably go to, honestly. Not for the fact that I actually want to go, just for the fact that I could go through that experience.
It changes a man.
It does. Like the children, they come out as strong, brute Vikings.
Yeah, our goldfish are rainbow-colored goldfish. So that should be an positive part about it.
The windows are painted black so no one can see in.
They all walk in thinking it's gonna be some crazy concert, and then they just, here's my ukulele. You're glued to your seat. You can't move. Good luck.
You know when we have the award ceremonies at the end of the years and we had to sit sit in those uncomfortable chairs? That's what they'll have to sit in. They'll just sit there
Then they can't move either.
Yeah, and they'll just sit there for hours upon hours of listening to you sing about not biting each other and how it's wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna write the song down.
Yeah, don't.
Hold on.
It's so difficult to remember. Don't bite each
I
other.
need to write this down. All my ideas. That's what I'm gonna do in life.
Is become a camp counselor and sing about not biting each other and how it's wrong for 5 hours straight.
Yes. I believe I can do that.
See, the sad thing is I'd fund that.
You'd do how much money would you give me?
If I had $1 million, I would donate that all to your foundation.
So everybody's like, yeah, it should be a great camp. This guy donated $1 million to it. I mean, come on.
Who donated this again? Anonymous.
Yeah, the government finds out. Oh no.
The government finds out. Oh, like anonymous thread? Is that what you're trying to make a reference to? I was just saying anonymous as in they won't find out that I paid for a camp where their kids will suffer.
But I mean, if you had $1 million, I'm pretty sure everyone would know.
Or would they? Oh yeah, they would.
You can't secretly own $1 million and then all of a sudden not have $1 million.
Well, I mean, technically you can. You just have to save up a lot of money and then make a big giant transaction each day because you can't take out $1 million a day. For those of you who
the bank will get really suspicious.
Be like, it's for charity. It's for charity. Yeah, charity.
Every single day.
Every single day. How much are you getting out, sir? 5,000. Why? Weren't you here just yesterday, sir? Yeah, I was. Why would you need all this money? Charity. What charity?
They're like, okay.
Ukulele Kids Foundation.
Oh.
Ukulele and
nice.
Friends Foundation. They'll be like, what is that, sir? It's for kids that are disabled and they want to play instruments.
But after the first hour, I'll like stand up and they all get excited because it's been an hour. And I'll go behind the stage, but then Taya will come out and she'll keep on playing the same song, same chord for another hour.
I feel like one of those days there's gonna be that person that like breaks through the front doors and they're like, no, save yourselves, kids, this way to freedom.
And they all just turn their heads toward them and be like, we don't fight each other.
No, you'll have like a 13 colony situation where they're like, you're the mother country and they're like, we don't want to follow your rules anymore, we're gonna go to the other side of the room. We're gonna start the kids revolution. Natural Bill of Rights, human rights.
No, but that's terrible. Eventually, the kids start speaking again after the biting part. But then their parents will already have them signed up, so they're like, "Oh, come on, it's just 5 more hours.
5
You can
more.
handle it.
You go
We've
to
already
school.
paid for it."
We can't get a refund.
So they go back in, and then I sing a different song about washing their hands. And they come back out just singing that over and over.
Wash your hands after you use the potty.
And, before you eat and stuff.
You train them how to be FNAF characters.
But it takes 5 hours.
No. They never murdered the kids in FNAF. They just brainwashed them with saying, you're an animatronic. You're an animatronic.
You work for the government.
You work for the government, yes.
Do not question the House of Congress.
What if I don't want to be a chicken? You're gonna be a chicken/duck, because we honestly don't know.
That poor kid.
That poor kid. He goes home, Mommy, I'm a chicken/duck. What, sweetie?
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack. Bok, bok.
Quack.
Quack.
That's what it is. Quack.
Quack, yeah.
And the mom and dad are like watching TV and they're all like, okay, Congress is making this bill or something.
Quack.
They like start
Quack.
They like start questioning it, and then the kid just comes out and says, don't question it.
You hear in the middle of the night, quack.
Like right beside them when they're asleep. And then it's like 1 a.m. and then they just hear quack.
No, they wake up in the middle of the night and they're like looking up at the ceiling and they're like, the child gets really close to the ear and they're like, quack.
That's all they say. They just go turn and go back to bed.
No purpose. They just wanted to come into your bedroom and say quack.
But they wash their hands before they go to bed.
What
They would be a lot healthier.
I mean, it would help in a ways, but then again, you're traumatizing them and brainwashing them into thinking they're a chicken/duck that says quack.
What's the answer to 2 plus 2, Jimmy?
Quack.
No, Jimmy, that's wrong.
It's 4.
Go wash your hands.
Go wash your. I will wash my hands. They don't.
Wash their hands after everything.
You like traumatize the kids into saying like they can't speak anymore, but when someone else speaks, they can repeat what that other person speaks.
Just do as the president tells you to. All they need to do.
So like they're like they're at school and the teacher's like, I hate all of you. Goes home and it's like their whole family. It's like, how was your day? I hate all of you.
Everything, everything.
They have like no control over it either. It just happens. They're like just there, and it's like, oh hey Timmy. Not just nothing because they listen to the mute kid for the rest of the day.
Oh, that's terrible. No, but they do like sign language.
They do sign language. Timmy, why are you moving your hands so fast? He's not even doing sign language
Same thing
anymore. He's just
over
clapping.
and over and over again.
He's like he doesn't know how to function anymore.
No blinking. They don't blink
They don't.
anymore.
But you need
No.
to blink because you have to water your eyes.
Well, they can't see anymore.
So are they like Daredevil now?
I'm sure they're just traumatized. They don't blink a lot. I do blink.
They just don't move. They stay in one corner for the rest of their life.
The parents have to come pick them up, like literally pick them up.
I feel like we offended so many groups while we were talking just now.
Oops. Dude.
So we triggered so many people online.
Wash your hands. Oh.
Oh my gosh. But I mean I kind of really would fund that and kind of want to go, like just to say I did it, just to be like, hey,
You did it.
what did you do over the summer? I went to a camp where I had to sit in a chair where I was glued down for 5 hours straight and listen to people sing about not biting each other and giving goldfish that
Rainbow goldfish.
rainbow goldfish. Yes.
There's a big difference between a regular goldfish and rainbow goldfish.
We were talking about summer, speaking of it, and I was like, is it funny how I get really tan when summer's over because I'm forced to leave my house, but when summer comes I get really white because I don't have to leave my
Stay
house?
inside the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, just gonna watch
Yeah, at
Netflix
least
and watch some Naruto.
At least you don't have like a tan line where your watch is. Because I had to run out in the heat one time. I had my watch on.
I was told a story.
I got a really bad sunburn when I took it off. Just pale.
I remember we were talking. I was talking to Taya today, and she was like, "Is that where your tan line is?" Because my sleeve was picking up, and she's like,
"Yeah, she told me about that."
Yeah, and we talked about your tan lines. She's like, "It's okay, John." It's like Katie has the same thing. I'm like, okay.
Like, ouch. Ouch. It's not my fault that I have a farmer's tan.
A what?
A farmer.
Oh, a farmer's tan. Thought you said a barber's tan. I'm like, but they never leave their barber shop.
Are there any barbers that, like, live in Abilene?
Yeah?
I've never seen a shop, and I really want to go see.
They're supercuts. Oh, you mean like the old-fashioned ones?
Yeah.
Like the ones that have like those spinning things?
Yes.
Oh man, I used to go. This is about to get really depressing. I used to go to one of those when I went to Dallas and I had long hair. My Willow would make me go to his friend named Henry, and I'd get my hair cut there with my cousin if he was there also. But we went past it one time. I'm like, hey, Willow, where's Henry? He's like, he passed away, and I'm like, oh my god, he was such a big part of my life.
Like he's driving, and like he's silent for a moment, and just like he died, and then you're like,
flashbacks of him giving you haircuts and paying him and having those awkward small talk with the barber. How was your day?
But he like looked outside the window, like in a traumatizing way. So,
Can we talk about how it's kind of bad that across from his barber shop is a cemetery?
how ironic.
I know, right? We were speaking about that, and speaking of ironic and irony, I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean,
Bean.
and they were talking about how like Will Turner's dad didn't agree with them throwing Jack Sparrow off and messing with the Pirates Code, and that they didn't like it either, so they kicked him off. But they got cursed, and it's funny, and the guy was like, "How ironic that we need your blood, how we needed his blood to undo the curse, yet they kicked him off the boat."
It's terrible.
It is terrible because it made no sense at all.
Great. That's great.
Tastes great. Gotta be like Tony the Tiger, you know.
I used to eat Frosted Flakes all the time. Now I miss it.
I still do. I eat Frosted
Lucky
Flakes.
Duck.
Lucky Duck. It's a tiger. It's a lucky tiger. Get your facts straight, Katie.
I really want Fruit Loops though.
It's a toucan. By the way, never mind.
What?
I've been called a toucan, and I didn't know how to respond to that because I was like, what? What? How?
Like, hey John, you're a toucan.
Oh.
And they're all just like, oh.
They're like laughing hardcore, and like the rest of us are staring at them like,
Oh.
What does this mean? So, what are you implying? I'm a toucan? I'm a bird?
Toucans are beautiful birds.
With long beaks.
And they're amazing.
They are amazing. You know why?
Think of one, though,
because
without a beak.
George Lopez played that toucan in Rio. Remember him?
Yeah.
He was like that friendly toucan that everybody loved.
Yeah. But just think of the bird of a toucan and like without a beak.
It wouldn't be a toucan, it'd be a oucan.
But it doesn't have a beak at all.
Oh, how would it eat? How would it even survive?
It would just be a mouse, I guess.
A mouth? Like a human mouth?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, so we're talking about a toucan without a beak, and it has a regular human mouth.
And you're like, you go to the bird, that's a weird bird, and the bird says back, you too.
You too? What? Did it just speak? I didn't know they could do
like
that.
A deep voice.
Martha, come over here and look at this.
Yellow.
Yellow. It hears all the kids talking, so like a mom comes up to them and it's like, dab on them.
Yes, that's my dream bird.
That's what the kids.
Toucan
That's what
without a beak.
Yep, that's what the kids are talking about these days, right?
Well, I don't know, but earlier we were talking about my ukulele camp.
Oh yeah, we were talking about your. Oh, speaking of, we were in the hallway, and there's like these kids were walking by, and I guess one of the other kids did something, and the other guy, and this girl's like, "Kids, am I right?" And I'm like, "You're still a children." What are you talking about?
Children?
Yes, like they're like, I don't know why you're talking about. Oh, kids, ugh. You are one.
I don't know, but like people in 7th grade and 6th grade and lower, I like always call them kid, like sup kid.
Sup?
What are you doing? his.
Kizzle.
Even though
My nizzle. She gizzle.
even though they're like 1 year younger than me.
'Twas the nizzle before Christmas, and off through the hizzle. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mizzle.
That's great, John.
I know, Snoop Dogg, right?
You should become a rapper.
I should become a lyrical gospel singer.
And I'll bring my ukulele.
You'll bring your ukulele, and we'll sing about to not bite each other, because that's not what Jesus would wanted us to have done.
Well, you'd be singing. You'd be rapping.
I'd be. By the
And
way,
I'd be singing "Don't Bite Each Other" in the background.
speaking of rappers, there's this kid that looks like Eminem from behind.
I know. I've seen him.
You know, yeah, that kid with like that wears the black hood and everything.
Yeah, with the hair.
With the like light blonde hair.
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about.
I was laughing so hard because my friend came up to me and they're like, "Look at that guy. He looks like early '90s Eminem." And I'm like, "Oh my god."
You should ask him to rap.
No.
He'd probably be like, "Sure," and then whip out his book full of rap.
This is a book full of raps. Which one do you want? Do we have an Eminem song? I don't do Eminem. I do My Little Pony. He's like, okay, we'll hear that one. My Little Pony. Friendship is sharing or caring. My Little Pony. Friendship is magic.
And then everything would just explode.
Yep. Okay, so let's talk about carnival rides and how
Carnival rides.
that you can't ride that many. Or no, wait. Can we talk about how you can, but you can only ride carnival rides, but you can't ride Six Flag rides? I need to know why.
I can ride Six Flags rides.
But
They're a lot more.
you get more sick.
Well, like, I just don't like height. That's the thing. So, like, I rode a lot more Six Flags ride than the carnival ride. I actually went on a roller coaster. That was great.
Well, okay, so listen to this. We were at Six Flags for our band thing. And we got on the Conquistador, which is like this boat that goes back and forth. And she was already going, ugh. But she can go on the Alien Abduction, which is this little spaceship you get in that spins you really fast and not get sick.
It's not that. It was just because it was high up. I mean, the Alien Abduction thing I could do because I couldn't see outside. So...
Oh my gosh, I don't, okay, well, yeah, you rode the Batman and you looked like you were done for the rest of the day.
I was. I closed my eyes the entire ride.
I rode the Mr. Freeze with Andrew and that was terrifying, but I loved it.
You guys took so long.
I know, but okay, you can't even say that we took
2 hours.
But you guys took an hour and 30 minutes.
2 hours.
Yeah, but you guys took an hour and 30 minutes of our time when you decided to split up, even though we told you guys to wait at the exit for us.
We thought that you guys would be done in a long time from there until we just went to another ride. And then we were like, we'll just catch up with them after this ride. And then it turned out to be 5 rides. And then we got hungry.
Literally made us so mad because we're like, okay, there's 2 different routes. Meet us at the exit. Don't leave. We get to the exit. You're gone. All of y'all are gone. And the bad thing about it is we have all your food vouchers, your money, your phones, and we're like, they did not just leave us with their stuff.
We didn't know that you guys would be out in a quick amount of time, so you're like, let's just go ride some more rides because it's Six Flags.
Oh, okay. It is closing on 40 minutes. We have been talking for like ever, and I have to stop it because I don't want this to be too long, or it's going to take forever to upload and process and upload.
You're welcome.
And it's just like, ugh. So I think I'm going to do a part 2 of this, and that should end it for our co-host, Katie, being here. So we're going to take a short intermission with everything, and then we're going to be back for part 2, which I'm hoping to not be as long as part 1.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no problem. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and we should be back with part 2. Bye!